Call Superman.
Hello?
Where are you?
Sorry, Bats. Something came up.
And that is?
Well, apparently there was an earthquake down here in LA, and, well, being me, I had to go and take care of that, you know. I guess you wouldn't understand. No powers and all.
Superman, get your ass back here and review this game.
I told you I had to!
Stop an earthquake you started.
How did you guess that?
One of my satellites saw you.
You saw that?
I see everything.
I'm not happy, but I'm here.
Have fun.
Okay, Superman 64. Or Superman The New Adventures. Yeah, they couldn't even get the title straight. Since this game came out exclusively just for the Nintendo 64, they decided to stick that number to the end of it, like they did with every other game that came out for the Blasted. Wait, hold on a minute. Mega Man 64? There's a Mega Man 64? Okay, where's 11 through 63?
Get it? Oh, screw you. That was funny.
Obviously, this is based off the animated series. Loosely, as these glorious Nintendo 64 visuals so jaggedly demonstrate. By and by, there was also going to be a PlayStation version of this game, but Sony was like, no. So the game starts off with my closest friends being sucked into a virtual version of Metropolis by Lex Luthor. So of course, me being who I am, I leap in to save them. Naturally. So here I am, trapped in a virtual world created by my greatest nemesis, and he has me flying through rings.
Oh no! That... fiend?
Let me rephrase that. Flying through rings very badly. The controls in this game, well, they barely qualify as controls at all. They respond so slowly, it's like I've been injected with 2 liters of kryptonite. At least that would have made sense. If they couldn't program this game any better, maybe that should have been the storyline. Lex Luthor injects me with kryptonite, so that's why I fly around like I'm drunk. After this part, I have to stop these 2 cars from hitting the citizens, at least according to the instructions that flash on the screen for 1.5 seconds. It's like this game was made for me, just because I'm the only one that'd be able to process that information fast enough. Then, it's flying through more rings, lifting up more cars, flying through more rings, and I'm starting to see a pattern here. Oh, and guess what? This is only the first level of this calamity. Believe me, there is a whole lot more. Half of the game is just flying through the levels with stupid rings to keep you busy, and the other levels are pretty much just maze-related ones, which are mixed with puzzle solving and battling enemies. Poorly battling enemies. Poorly. There is some voice acting in this game, but most of it is just silent text, and...
Excuse me.
Feel better?
No.
This game is a rushed, raggedy pile of parasitic puke. And to be frank, it's almost unfinishable. No, I am serious. The last level is so filled with bugs and glitches that it would take an act from the source to get through it. It has something to do with freezing my friends and pushing them through this trap, but who cares? You'll shut the game off long before you get here. The game is more painful than Superman 4: The Quest for Peace. At least that had Gene Hackman in it. This game was so bad, it cast a dark shadow over all the Superman games to come. This is the albatross sitting on the face of my whole series.
You know, I had to die and come back just for this. And it wouldn't have been so bad if it was like one of those games that it's so bad that it's good or fun to play, like that Sonic 06 that everybody keeps going on about. But this is not a game. This is not even that kind of game or fun. This is just punishment. I wouldn't be surprised if Lex Luthor himself or Darkseid collaborated just to create this abomination, just to ruin my reputation. My God, man.
You did good, Soups. You conquered your worst fear. I'm proud of you.
You're right. And now, it's your turn.
What are you talking about?
Well, since you helped me conquer my fear, I figured it's only fair that I do the same for you, my good buddy. And, oh, luckily enough, I happen to have just the thing back at the Fortress of Solitude. Be right back. Here you go.
You son of a bitch!
Have fun.
Okay, here is Batman Dark Tomorrow. It came out for the Xbox and Nintendo GameCube. Huh, Sony avoided this one too. The first thing that jumps out to you is the visuals. The graphics are dark and detailed, and they do an admirable job representing the comics that were going on at the time. The highlights include the cutscenes and the character model. Hey, nice cape physics. Oh, at least the game looks great. But how about everything else? You know you're off to a good start when jumping from rooftop to rooftop is a chore. The controls in this game are, in a word, overcomplicated. The most annoying thing is the abundance of bat gadgets, in which you have to scroll through them to find the right one you need at the right situation. Now, this wouldn't be a problem if you use the pause menu, but this has to be done in real time, so it become a real hassle. Okay, so there's a bat cable and a bat grapple. The cable is used to swing from building to building, while the grapple just moves you up and down. Why is this in the game? The grapple is almost completely useless. Also, if you press the A button, you do this overly dramatic backflip. The game looks like an action-adventure, but it's actually more of a stealth game. No, hey, what's shooting me? God, no, stop it! Okay, we have to sneak around. Makes sense. I am a ninja. Domain is a shadow. Stray from it reluctantly. Strike hard, fade away, yada yada. But while in stealth mode, the movement is so slow. Yeah, the next DC reboot will take place before I get this guy. The camera in this game is all over the place. It is so disorienting to walk into one room and have the camera jump from angle to awkward angle. And if you get knocked down during a boss fight, for some reason the camera zooms in on you, and then leaves back. However, the weakest thing about this game is the combat. Basically, you run around, avoiding enemy fire, punch and kick until they fall down. You then have to cuff them with your infinite supply of bat cuffs. Oh, and you have to cuff them, because if you don't, they will get up and swarm you to death. Look at this! I'm getting owned by a bunch of street thugs! Oh, come on! I'm the goddamn Batman! And I just got killed by a giant rat! Oh, and that's not the best part. If you fail to deactivate certain explosives in a secret room, you get the bad ending where I die. You heard that right!
Who's responsible for this? I demand to know who's responsible for this. Are they still alive? Are they alive? I'm gonna go find them. I'll be right back. Excuse me.
Remember, Batman, you have that one rule.
I'm breaking it tonight.
Alright. Well, be sure to join us next time where we try out further adventures in our Batman Superman console crisis adventures, where the games hopefully get better. I mean, they can't get any worse, right? I hope not.